recording. Start recording.
Doing thing.
What? Oh,
You
hi.
got it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you are new, welcome to our chaotic home on this channel. Sorry, arm motion. Sweeping gesture. If you're new here, we like to react to Eurovision songs for the very first time without any prior knowledge of content, context, or style, and give our very basic first impressions. We're going to react to Serbia's entry today, but before we do that, let's just tell some bald-faced lies about what we think the song is going to be about. The performer is Princ, not the one you're thinking of.
There's no E at the end.
I'm going to think later.
No,
I'm going to
it's
think
not
that
English.
I totally forgot to write it down.
The song's called Mila. I have no pre-impressions.
My pre-impression is...
Maya's usually good for something wackadoo.
Oh, there's gonna be strobe lights.
Okay.
This is going to be...
I should let you guys know, this is the national final performance. I know the music video is posted and available, but when possible, we like to watch a live performance.
Most definitely. That is very true. I also, yes, appreciate
Sorry.
live performances because that's what we're going to get at Eurovision.
It's true.
I'll go watch the polished version at some time in my life. Okay, so my pre-impression is that this is going to be, I almost said pseudo ballad. It'll be a ballad, but kind of, sort of.
Like a power ballad?
Not a power,
Oh.
no, but it's going to be about Mila Jokovic and their obsession with her.
Wow, taking it back.
Yeah, I also had an obsession with Mila Jokovic. So there's that.
I think there will be one sad clown.
That's a Maya-ism.
I think this will be a high energy dance number, and it will be my least favorite Prince song, but also my most favorite
Really?
Prince song because I've never heard this artist before.
Oh, haha, because it's this one. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it so we can put all of our lies aside and find out what they're really bringing. You guys ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, they never answer me. Thank you for answering me at home. I heard you. We went backwards.
Maybe somebody will type in that they're ready literally the second you say it, but you'll never know because this isn't live.
Is this Beauty and the Beast? Oh.
Vomiting Flower, got it.
Oh,
Ooh,
ballady.
high energy dance number.
The vibrato. Oh yeah, very breathy too.
Deep and wide.
It's not as
Love the hair.
expecting.
Love the pants.
Is that cheese?
Obviously. Gouda.
Some nice breath control on that long line there.
Is that a SpongeBob tattoo? No, it's not.
No.
It's a
Just a
it's a
headless businessman.
karate key.
This is very sweet. He seems heartbroken.
You said that before the most heartbroken part.
Interesting. I like the guitar. There's just a lot visually. It's very wet.
Maybe she drowned.
Oh.
Upbeat dance number.
Yeah.
I can do
Vomit.
that.
This makes me dizzy.
Is that supposed to be Mila?
Oh man, guitar's laying
Yeah.
into it.
This is the guitar solo I wanted for Italy.
Oh, we're gonna do costume. Reveal. No.
He might have just been. Oh, he's
Where
pulling
did
a
the
rose out.
rose come from?
He's
Out of
singing
his
at the
boob.
rose. He had a
Oh,
Whoa!
pin through his
It's
nipple.
done.
That was a abrupt ending.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk
Oh.
about the transition when we're gonna just call her Mila, the aerial artist. When she came in, first of all, she wasn't there long enough, but I felt like that was super tumultuous. Like I thought, like okay, make that more of a whole thing in the performance. If you're going to use her, like don't just have her spinny, but it definitely like the everything in the actual performance right then, like him singing, like I don't know the lyrics because I always try to assign English words to the lyrics even though I know zero Serbian based on sounds that actually sound like languages that I know words from, which is definitely not Serbian. So we're not going to actually do that, but it just sounded so much more like okay, here's the fire, here's the tornado, here's the like the turbulence of it. And I thought that the visual of her there with the performance. But anyway, so that was my big striking moment.
Big striking moment.
Yeah, I think it was weird to have the silk just like off to the side. Like that I think that works if you have two people off to the side. But you should either have two people
Maybe for Eurovision
or just put it in the behind.
In the middle.
And I would like to see more of the aerials.
Ooh,
I wonder if she was doing a bunch more that they just that the cameras were not like
the lighting
set well enough to like capture very well. That so like if you were live, that you would have caught a lot better.
I think when he was on the moon, they would have the aerial stuff there.
Yeah, everything seemed very purposeful where the camera was focusing. So if they were doing something with the aerials at the same time, I feel like that would have been distracting
caught.
either way.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was like overhead spotlight just on him too.
I think that like if they were to do the thing and just have her like having her like centered over him and then just like drop down and then when she's doing the twirly thing that the silks just kind of go around him.
I'm good. I was gonna sneeze.
Okay.
Thing to see here.
Sorry.
Yeah, oh my god.
And then he can like dance. in the
Maybe
snow.
not. No cat.
Danger.
No cat.
Danger.
I think overall for the staging was I mean it's a solo performance, right? So it's like pretty basic and the song is a ballad. So it's like I think they went fairly minimalist, which is usually good with that so you don't distract from your soloist.
Yep.
In that context of that song, but it looked good. Like the whole thing was shot well and lit well, so
I liked the choices with like the projections and things. They were nice.
Yep.
I have made critiques in the past where about people's like eye contact.
Yeah.
With the camera being like too much eye contact. This man does not want to look at the camera.
No,
he was like avoiding it at all costs.
Singing about Mila.
So I'd like to see a little more eye contact. With
This
him.
is not about you, Maya. He wants you to know
Yeah.
that this song is about him.
This is
It is
for
between him
Europe.
and Mila. Like
it's for Europe.
this is who it's
For
for.
Europe.
It's not for you. It's not for the audience. He's there. It's with his love.
In terms of, so I think songwriting and vocals really go hand in hand on this one because it's all about the emotion, and which means that the actual songwriting is a lot more simple, kind of like you said. A lot of repetition melodically, but the nuance is in the way he's presenting
performance
it.
itself,
The
yeah.
performance of it. I will say this isn't really my style that I really like vibe with a lot. And there were elements of the vocals that are like, oh, that's really good, and some other elements I'm like, oh, it's kind of weak.
I couldn't tell if there was intonation issues or if his vibrato was just so wide that it sounded like it was a little off to me. It could, because he has a very strong vibrato.
Mm-hmm.
Very, well, I said wide. How would you describe that? Wide?
Yeah, no,
Wide vibrato?
Yeah.
Wide. Yep.
Wide vibrato.
So, I couldn't tell. I specifically thought that he sounded really good on the part where it was like a cappella. And I wish the a cappella was a little longer. I think he only sang like
Couple of bars.
very little, like maybe 4
Yeah,
counts.
I was really surprised with how well he did that. I was like, a lot of artists will like shift in intonation in an a cappella part, and then they'll have to catch it again.
Oh,
I think
sure.
he came like just a little bit back, but like he was he was certainly in tune with himself and did it. But like
Well,
you
and-
don't see a cappella a lot in Eurovision songs. You see, like, there's usually at least a backing pad.
Some sort of pad, yeah.
Yeah, and so like I actually really liked that. I agree. I think it would serve them well to make it longer and the kind of
At least a full
And I
phrase.
assume he had like
Yeah.
a click going on in his monitor too
Yeah.
to keep on rhythm.
Yep.
Otherwise,
but lean on
a
the
little too nerve wracking.
lean on that clearly being a strength of his and like showcase that a little more would be great.
Yep. And there were some places where I thought it was a little pitchy, but kudos on the transitions from the very delicate head voice to the belting. Yeah, that's it's a challenge to do. So, and while doing all of that emoting at the same time, yeah, good job on that. I don't think I have much else on this one.
I think I unfortunately am not a big fan of this song. I think it's kind of forgettable for me.
Yeah.
Even though I want it to be one that I like.
Yeah, maybe they'll surprise us with something that'll just make it click at Eurovision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like it's not remarkable as a song. It's certainly well performed, and I think he did I enjoyed the song, but I'd agree like it's not a standout, right? Like it's perfectly like if this came on a Spotify playlist just running along, I wouldn't like ew and fast forward. But yeah, it's not one that like you're gonna be like, oh hey, this one.
I probably would.
Wow.
I'm very fickle.
So usually I am, and I mean I am. So that's a different thing. I feel like this one isn't something I'd seek out, but I definitely I do like it. As I feel like there's a lot of conviction behind his singing. Like
You can tell it's not just he was told to sing
right,
like
somebody
this.
else. It's like okay, somebody else wrote this song. You have no idea, like you've never experienced anything before, and you just get out there and perform. It wasn't like he had to take notes on this, right? Like he got out there and he sang it from his heart. So I feel like I wouldn't maybe skip it if it came on and it was like it would have to be on a playlist that I sought out when I'm in this kind of mood because I don't listen to ballads. It's not a thing I do. But like if I were in the space that I was like, okay, I just need to get into these feelings. Yeah. Memorable or not, I don't know. As far as Eurovision goes, I think it's gonna depend on where it lands. Like
by the time I post this, I'll be able to tell if it was memorable for me or not.
yeah, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
me listening 2 weeks later, which we may not have enough time for. But that's my MO is I just go back and listen to see like, okay, do I still agree with my opinion on that? Because I
Who
never
knows?
know.
All right. Well, last chance for first thoughts. Otherwise, I think we'll cut it here. Thank you for joining us on the journey. If you're with us still, I'm curious how you guys felt about this song. Let us know in the comments. As always, I do read them. It's a busy time of year. I'm trying to edit as fast as possible, so I'm not as responsive as I was. But sometimes Carlina's nice and she'll go talk to people.
Yeah, so like I sat down today and went through like 9 videos because I was 2 weeks behind on her postings, which meant it was even further because it was like months ago, right? So it's like a whole thing. But we love you guys, and I do want to know what you have to say. And I'll see. The thing is I responded to one that like the one you posted like 2 days ago, and all that gets me is 18 other people commenting. So now I have to go back in a week to be like, okay, well, what did other people say?
Exactly. welcome to life. All right. Anyway, we're going to leave it here. Like I said, thank you for joining us. We will see you in the next one, hopefully. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.